Most people think gratitude is just saying thank you. But the truth is, it can completely rewire your brain and change your life if you actually use it the right way. Gratitude really shifts your focus to retrain your brain to think about all the things that you have in your life that you take for granted. Some examples of that are your health, things like your arms, your legs. And people watching this video, oh, come on, man, I have arms and legs. I should have arms and legs. Why would I be grateful for having arms and legs? Everyone has arms and legs. That's not true, guys. That's not true at all. There's a lot of people that are missing very simple health related things. Now, it might not be their arms and legs, but it might be that there's people that are living in pain, physical pain, all day and all night long. Maybe they have excruciating back pain. Maybe they're a cancer patient. So my point is, the best thing you can do for your life and your overall happiness is to focus on the things that you already have instead of focusing on the things that are missing. Some examples of how people focus on the things that are missing. They might focus on, oh, well, I wish I had this really nice car. I wish I had a better house. I wish I had a nicer and larger TV. I wish my dinners were at fancy restaurants where, everything costs hundreds of dollars and my taste buds can feel amazing. All those things are great and fantastic, but you're missing the point if that's how you're living your life, because you're only focusing on the things that are missing in your life as opposed to the things that you already have and that you're not paying any attention to because you've gotten comfortable. Maybe you have some really close friends. There are people that would kill to have some really close friends in their life. Maybe you're in great health. When you wake up in the mornings and you go throughout your day, you don't have excruciating pain. Maybe you don't have to be on a hospital bed for days or weeks or whatever it is. So those are things that we just kind of don't even think about on a day-to-day basis. We just kind of live our lives like those things are not supposed to happen. The sad reality is, for a lot of people, it is happening. There's a saying that I really love where it goes, a healthy person has 1,000 wishes. They want a new car, they want a new house, they want to spend more time with their friends, they want to make more money, they want more of this, more of that. But a sick person only has one wish, and that's just to feel healthy again. They don't care about anything else. Go ask a cancer patient, what are your wishes and desires? They're like, I just want to feel good again. I don't care about anything else. Nothing. Take perspective on your situation. Give gratitude towards the things that you have in your life. You might have a loving relationship. Maybe you have loving parents or kids. We take those things for granted far too often. So try your best on a daily basis, especially when you're like feeling bad about something. Oh, I really wish I had that or whatever, to kind of come back to this place of gratitude where you're like, you know what? I haven't even focused on this wonderful TV that I have in front of me, this wonderful couch that I get to sit on. Don't forget those things. The second beautiful thing about gratitude is that it rewires your brain. It makes it so that if you practice gratitude on a daily basis, which is something I actually do, guys, every single day, by the way, this is something I've done every single day for the past 10 years. People might think I'm lying when I say this. I'm being serious. For the last 10 years, every single day, I feel 3 things that I'm grateful for, and it's different every single day. I'll just make this up on a daily basis. What I mean by that is, let's say I'm going throughout my day and I have this daily practice. At some point in the day, usually my morning or afternoon, I will stop, I will meditate for 5 minutes, and after I'm done meditating for the 5 minutes, I will feel 3 things that I'm grateful for, and it's slightly different stuff every day, and it's stuff that nobody even thinks about. It's stuff like, today I'm grateful for the hot water in my shower. The little things like that. God, I love hot water. I'm grateful for this chair that I'm sitting on. I'm grateful for this camera that I'm talking into. Somebody invented this camera. Somebody made this camera. I'm grateful for the cats that I have in my life. It could be the smallest things. Those are not small things, by the way, but it could be the smallest things. It could be, I'm grateful for watching my favorite basketball team playing, just stuff like that. And you just kind of allow yourself to feel that satisfaction and that happiness that comes along from those small things that you're grateful for. You're grateful for entertainment. You're grateful for computers. You're grateful for your phone. You're grateful to be able to drink water without having to travel miles to fetch it, where in some countries that's actually what happens. People have to travel on foot, walk for miles just to get their hands on clean water, right? So all these small things, if you kind of rewire your brain to really give gratitude on a daily basis, I don't care if it's 3 things, I don't care if it's 1 thing for you, even 1 thing, that's pretty cool. If on a daily basis you can stop yourself and be like, you know what? I'm grateful for this 1 thing. That makes a world of difference, and it slowly rewires your brain to see the positive in things instead of always focusing on the negative, right? As humans, we're so inclined to focus on the negative. And that's what drives us crazy, honestly. When we focus too much on the negative, it kind of just sucks the life out of us. We just kind of go on a daily basis and we're like, we're using our hot water, we're on our couch, we don't even care. Somebody built this couch, I don't give a shit. I'm entitled to this couch. This is not something I should feel grateful for. That's dead wrong, guys. You got to feel grateful for all the small things and bring about those positive emotions within yourself. The third powerful thing that gratitude does is it changes your behavior. When you feel better, you act better, okay? You'll be a better friend to somebody. You'll be more pleasant to be around, okay? You'll just be an overall just a happier, more content, more satisfied human being, and everyone will want to be around your energy. I'm sure you all know that one person that when you're always around this guy, you know, he's always has something, some kind of positivity to him or her. You want to be that kind of person that when people run into you, even if they're in a bad mood and they talk to you and they're like, I kind of feel better already because this person has such a positive outlook. They're optimistic. They're grateful for the things they have in their life. They're not always focusing on the things that they don't have. And they're not always stressing about the stuff that doesn't even exist. They're just happy and content with who they are and how they feel on the inside and the things that they already have in their lives that they always tend to overlook or just take for granted. That's the main thing about gratitude, bringing your attention from the things you don't have, all the stuff that's out there, and bringing them back and looking behind you at the things that already are in your life that you haven't been deriving positive emotion from enough of the time. Try to gain the positive emotion from the things that are already in your life. Focus on those things and you're gonna be happier on a daily basis. And that's all that life is really about. It's just a feeling. If you're happy and content, then you have a good life. If you're always focusing on what's missing and you're always looking out there, then you're just gonna feel anxiety all the time. It's just the way it works. So focus on all the things you have in your life. Don't worry about the stuff that you don't have. Don't worry about what the other people are doing. Focus on yourself and live a fulfilled, happy, grateful life.